It's a pretty interesting description, self-employed as opposed to entrepreneurial, right?
Yes, I make
So the
that distinction.
entrepreneurial mind of yours went where? Where did it take you?
Well, you know what? It didn't start directly. You know, when I left at 17. You know, the family and I, we as soon as I started wanting to branch out, my ideologies were very different than my parents. And my dad is if you build it with your hands, you take pride. If you're the guy who pays someone to do it, you're the kind of rich dirtbag who just paid someone. You don't get to claim pride for the mowed lawn because someone else mowed it. You pay a gardener for. So I wanted to go out and do in a more obscure way, and he's a build guy, so we instantly clashed. And so I left at 17. I was actually homeless for 4 months, living in my car. I started Cal Poly as a mechanical engineer, and was just overwhelmed with living on campus in the parking lot. Trying to work in the evenings. I worked from 10 at night to 5 in the morning, doing a manufacturing job, and then taking a full unit at school. So I made it 6 months. Ended up dropping out. And I learned that I love the mechanical side of the world, but I really started to discover a passion for business. And I was extreme introvert at that time. So I never saw myself, certainly not doing interviews like this or selling or any of that, but I had a passion for problem solving. And I've learned that that's really kind of a key element to being entrepreneurial. So finding opportunities and kind of developing that as opposed to, having a role and executing. And so that's where I would make the distinction between self-employed and entrepreneurial is
All right,
my
so
father bought himself a job.